Right, here is a brief review of how to edit a Google Doc. Things you already know, but this is just to help you to remember how to do this, because we're going to do an activity in just a second. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is how to make your words bold. Now what you need to do is find out, we're just going to make the word bold. So I can click and drag to select it, or I can just double click it and it'll select it. I'm just going up to the B for bold. And you'll notice anytime I hover over anything, it tells me what all of the buttons are. All right, so I just made that bold. Italics and underline are the same way. So if I wanted to make this word italicized, select it, and I click italicize, and you can see let's make all of this bigger. Oops. All right, that's better. Okay, so it's italicized. To underline the whole, let's underline this whole sentence. And you can either click and drag, which is a good way to do it, or if you want to get in the middle, you can triple click 1, 2, 3, and it'll select the whole sentence. And then you just click underline. So that was easy. This one right here looks like it would be very easy. It gets a lot of people confused because there are two buttons right next to each other that do something similar but not exactly the same thing. So I want to change just these two words. So I'm going to click and drag because I can't double click because it doesn't know which words I want. So I'm going to change the color. A lot of people go up here because it has a pencil. It looks like it's color, and it is color, but it's highlight color. And all this does is it highlights it. And that's not what we want. We don't want to highlight it. We want to change the color of the font. Notice that the font stayed black. Let's take this off. So I'm going to go right here next to it. That's text color. Text is the words. So I'm going to change that to red. And now you don't have it highlighted, but you do have your letters are different colors from this one over here. They're the red like you chose. We can also change our font. So let's go ahead and change that whole sentence. We go up here to where it says font, and it gives you a bunch. And I have more because I've put more on here. So let's just change that one to impact because that looks very different, so I know that I've changed it. And you can also change the size, which we did earlier. So I'm just going to do font size. Actually, I'm going to do the whole sentence. So you can go up here where it says font size. It's the numbers. Click on any number you want. All right, so I've chosen 24. Well, let's say that there's a number I want that's not up there. Like 24, let's say it was just too big, but then 22 was not big enough. So then I can go to 23, and I can type the number in, 23. That's just a little bit smaller, you can't really tell that. So if I went up here and I typed in 13, then it would change it, and you can see. So I can type in a number that's not there, but you're probably only going to need to use the ones that are there. That's why they're there. We're going to create a shape, but we're not going to. So I'm going to just highlight this sentence, and then I'm going to hit the delete or the back button, the backspace button. So then the last one is how to insert a picture. So I don't want the picture right there, so I want to put my cursor where I do want my picture first. So I'm going to press enter and go down to the next line. Now Google, because a lot of people use pictures, Google has two places that you can find it. You can do insert and then image. Image is picture. And you can get it from all these different places. But they've also got it over here, so you don't have to go searching for it. So you can just click here. You can either go insert and then do that, or they've got a shortcut right there. And for today, we're just going to get one from the web. So you do search the web. Then you're going to get this little side search bar. And then let's just say computer, because and then I'm going to find a picture of a computer, find the one I want. That's a pretty picture. And then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to, well, I can't find it. So I just had to, oh, it won't let me do it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you'll search for a picture and it'll be right there, but then you can't do it because it won't let you. So what it's saying is that computer is not, you're not allowed to use that one. Let's try it again just for the fun of it. Unable to create some tunes. Okay, good. Good that we did this. So now you know. So let's try this one. Oh, I don't want a computer desk. Alright, let's just try that one. And it's humongous. So here's what I can do. Click on it, go to the corners, not the middle ones. The middle ones are gonna make it look like this. That's not what we want. So we're just gonna go to the corner, and the corner will resize it without changing the shape. And then when you do that, it'll pop back up here. All right, so these are just a few basics about editing